Yo, it seems like the TSR is just trying to shut your credit repair business down. And the CROA, oh my gosh, they're putting the bad hammer down. They're suing everybody. Well, check this out, because this video is completely dedicated on how to get credit repair clients while still staying TSR compliant, right? Get clients while staying compliant. And to be honest, guys, this is the stuff, has always been there, but they're just kind of like just suing more people now. They're kind of putting the bad hammer down. But really, in reality, guys, and mark my words for this, this happening is going to be the best thing for the credit repair industry, because there are a lot of scammers out there, and it's going to weed out the fake credit repair businesses from the real ones. So who are you? Decide now. And just me running ads, I can completely see it. Back 4 or 5 years ago, you can put up a random ad and get crazy sales, but now it's completely saturated and you're bidding against every single other person that's running ads. Every single credit repair business wants to run freaking ads. So trust me, this TSR thing is going to be a beneficial, because like I said, only the true real credit repair companies will survive and become profitable. So guys, like I said, this video is completely about how to build out your funnels, your sales system, so you can completely stay TSR compliant, and still closing those credit repair clients. Yo, 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 what is good, squad? In today's video, we all know about this crazy compliance shit, and honestly, it almost seems like they're out to get you, but there are ways of getting around this, and that's what this video is really dedicated to. And if you guys can't tell, I'm experimenting with a new camera over here, so I hope you guys like it so you can see my handsome face a little bit better. So God bless. All right, but guys, let's get straight into this shit, because right now, what the TSR is saying right now, let me share my screen over here, actually. Go over here, boom, boom, boom. Where was I sharing? I was sharing this. The TSR and the CROA, oh my gosh, these guys are freaking ass-hats. I'm kidding. But what they're saying is that you need to be able to first do the work, wait 6 months, and then try to collect your payments. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like, I can't remember what I had for fucking breakfast. All right. And they're expecting you to do the fucking work, dispute all the disputes, and then chase after these guys and get the money. I know there's a couple of escrow services, like for example, this one over here, CredZoo, my boy Robert Sigman right now is running it, and he's doing an excellent job and changes the credit repair community. So that's a great way of kind of getting around it. But there's also a couple other things. So, but in order to really figure out exactly what to do to kind of get around that, to make sure that you're still compliant, not getting your fucking butt suit off, is you gotta understand TSR, why they're doing this. TSR is, they're really trying to get rid of all these scam credit repair companies. And honestly, to be honest with you guys, this new, I mean, it's not really a new act. The TSR has been out there for so freaking long. I don't remember the exact date, but this is out there, and it's gonna be a blessing in disguise, really, because it's gonna take out all the scammy credit repair companies. Gone are the days of credit repair companies taking your money and running with it. So only the true, real credit repair companies are going to be able to make it through this. Only the people that want to pivot, the only people that want to do good things and do shit out of love. I know that might sound corny, but really, you got to do shit out of love, all right? But let's get straight into this. I want to show you the secrets on how we have to pivot all of our funnels. Guys, remember, we got like more than like 42, I think got like 50 clients or something like that. They're running our current CRM, our current sales management system. And to really just help all these guys out, we had to completely pivot everything. And the pivot is based upon this one thing, this one understanding, is that the TSR. Who is the TSR? TSR is a telemarketing sales rule. So my main approach to get around this is to make them pay prior to any sales calls, and making sure that they pay not on the phone, obviously, because then you get your fucking butt suit off, especially if you're not collecting the payments, to after do the work, but really making sure people pay you, either through the funnel or through the chat. And the way that we kind of work in this, and honestly, I think the best way is really to demonstrate, is to kind of just show you here. So let me just go to Canva. Let me go to credit repair funnel. And it's just my handy dandy way of just kind of building out my funnels prior to me actually building them out. And I'm sure you guys have seen me post about this a couple times. But this is our main bread and butter over here. This sales call funnel, a 3-step, simple, very simple funnel, is our main bread and butter. Matter of fact, this is what generates $600,000 under 7 months. This is an incredible funnel, because it's simple, and simple makes money. That's just it. But check out how we pivoted this. It's a fairly simple pivot that saves us a lot of money in terms of just getting our fucking butt suit off. So first thing we're doing, landing page schedule and thank you page. First thing that we're really doing is just adding an investment page prior to them hopping on a call with you. So no longer is this going to be called a sales call. It's more so an onboarding call. On the landing page over here, same thing. Take them over to the investment, then book them in for the onboarding call. This one over here, we call this the credit monitoring self sign-up funnel. Previously, the landing page, pre-qualification survey, schedule the onboarding, sign up for credit monitoring, give us access to credit monitoring, IDIQ, smart credit, whatever it is, and thank you page. But now what we got to do is got to do landing page, survey, get them to pay you, schedule the onboarding, sign up for monitoring, give us access, and thank you page. So our main change that we're really doing with these is we're getting them to pay before we hop in a sales call. But I know you're thinking, and I actually just hopped off a call with my boy Marco from Max Out Leverage. These guys are killing it right now. He's killing the game and traveling the world. But I was talking to him about this shit the other day, and we're like, yo, wait, how do I get these people to pay me without hopping on a call? How are these people really going to trust us to pay $1,000 for credit repair without even hopping on a call? And now this really does come down to, obviously, yeah, your offer and how much they really value it, but really how much they trust you. And there's a couple other things too as well, of course. But this is our pivot in terms of marketing moves. All right, obviously, yeah, you can still do an ebook to the community because then you bring them to the community, you just close them to chat, easy. But really for this main funnel over here, this is how we're kind of switching around. So same funnel over here, landing page, submit application, investment, schedule, and thank you page. Just this 3-step funnel with addition of a survey over here to just further qualify people. But what we're really doing here is this landing page over here. They hit the landing page, and once they hit the next button, a pop-up appears, gets a name, email, phone number, and then they go on a survey over here to further qualify them. Hey, what's your current credit score? You have any bankruptcies? Why you need to fix your credit? And if you find that upon our sales call, which it was the sales call, everything seems good. Are you ready to make an investment? No, but in this survey, it's like, hey, do you actually have enough money to make an investment? Do you at least have $1,000 to make the investment? And the next page over here is taking them to actually, make an investment, but that causes the most friction, so we want to be able to, anybody that drops off on the actual investment page, want to retarget them. You want to retarget them, answer those friction-based events, answer questions, whatever you got to do to be able to get them to buy. But how do you freaking do that, Blade? Well, let me tell you. With Go High Level is truly, truly amazing because let's say over here, the landing page over here, they opt in, give us name, email, and phone number, and they don't go to the next steps. Well, we're going to retarget them, emails, text messages, and everything through chat. Let's say that they do the survey, but they don't make the investment. Right, that's even one more step ahead. If they don't go make an investment, we note that with triggers, and boom, we're going to retarget those people until we get them to get the investment. And the way we're really retargeting these people, obviously you got the classic, emails, text messages, and leaving a voicemail drop. That's just simple shit. We've been doing that forever. But what we really do is, and it's really some alpha over here, what I love, and it's printing right now, is if they submit that application, and if they say on the application that they actually have the money, but they just haven't, paid you yet, you want the pixel to then pick those people up, and then we send ads out to those people to chat. So the way we do this is so over here submits application. As soon as they submit the application, that's gonna initiate an event on the data set. It's called data set now because Pixel's kind of obsolete now. But it's gonna initiate a trigger on the data set to consider that once they submit that application, it's gonna be survey submitted. Great. Now what we're gonna do, so over here is like lead, survey over here, survey submitted, and this is like, add to cart, initiate, checkout, and purchase. Over here is the 3 event triggers on here. And this one's obviously scheduling. But anybody that, became a lead over here, anybody that submitted the application and qualifies, and anybody that, maybe abandoned cart, submitted the initiate checkout, added cart details, whatever, just abandoned the cart. We want to retarget those guys with ads. So all the people are going to become events, and you could separate them because, a lead one over here that submitted the first page, has a way less quality than somebody that submitted the application and said that they have enough money. But when you're first starting this out and you're going on to go under $100 a day, combine all those people into one event and retarget those people with a messenger. Obviously, scaling this shit up, you would want to segment those individual audiences: lead, submit application, abandoned cart, into 3 different audiences. So then, target those with separate different type of ad with separate ads. But when you're first starting out, anybody that is before making an investment, you want to retarget those. And how are you going to retarget those people? The way that you're going to retarget those people is with direct messenger campaigns. Because for whatever reason, these guys might have a question. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they're fucking taking a shit while they're signing up for this, and they just left the shitter. Maybe these guys were scrolling through Facebook, IG while fucking texting and driving, and they had to leave and go work. We want to retarget these people. We want to answer these questions. Obviously, the funnel wasn't enough to answer all their questions, because then they would have bought. Obviously, they're not valuable enough, because then they would have bought. Obviously, they're not informed or trust your brand enough, because then they would have bought. So all these things we need to be able to retarget for through chat, messenger chat, WhatsApp, and IGDMs. And now this is where really having a good social media presence really does come into play. Because in order to really convert these guys, they need to trust you. They need to have value for this shit. They need to be able to trust you as a person. So by being able to do all the content distribution, really just showing yourself as a brand, getting people to trust you, well, obviously, when you retarget these people, they check out your social media, and it's further going to add trust to them. But really what we do here is in the retargeting through Messenger is you do 2 things. You use a hybrid approach. We use virtual assistants from the Philippines, where the minimum wage is pretty affordable, around like $2 to $3 an hour. But we also tie it in with AI. And what the AI chatbot really does is, for any just basic fucking questions like, yo, what's the steps of credit repair? AI comes in, takes that in, answers the question, and pre-qualifies them, hopefully, gets them to then, go back and make a payment. For anything else, any more complicated questions, this is why we kind of use this hybrid approach, because when VAs are more involved, it becomes more so of a personalized conversation with these people, as if they're actually talking to the actual business owner. And all that, hey, when I'm doing a deal with somebody, I want to talk to the business owner. I don't want to talk to AI. It just makes sense, because the business owner is the person, taking the most risk. The person I want to trust. It's the person's social media that I'm trusting. So by being able to talk chat with that IG page, even though, yeah, it might be a virtual assistant, your clients, your prospects, your leads are still thinking that's you're talking to. So it's great. It adds authority, adds some credibility. And by having that hybrid setup of AI and VAs, so that whenever we have a specific keywords like what's the process or price or simple shit, the AI immediately just responds, because you and I both know that the sooner that we get back to that lead, the higher the quality would be. But we have the hybrid approach that any other complications, complicated questions, or whatever, the VAs can then chime in. Boom. That's what we got, the hybrid approach. All right, but let me show you a couple other things, guys. I think you like this stuff over here. So check this out. This is what I call credit repair blank snapshot. It can be imported into anyone's Go High level, or you can be able to leverage us as your sales management team, and then we'll build out everything for you while keeping you completely compliant. Obviously, like, you can't have your phone number on your website. You can't have your phone number on your funnel. Those things that we know, we're going to help you out with. All right. Like I said, those 40, 50 guys that we have, we literally, the first thing that we had to freaking do is to go through all of our freaking sub accounts and making sure that all these people don't have phone numbers on their fucking funnels. So, to continue, what are you going to get? I want to really help you make sure that you stay compliant, all while making sure that your sales system is absolutely to par, optimized to the T, so that if you're just putting a bunch of traffic, those one optimization might make a difference in a day of $10, but drawn out through a long year-long period of time, running thousands of dollars through a campaign, you can see the big difference that it makes. In addition to that, by having somebody like me, I love my work, and I really believe that the more money you make, the more money you get paid. So by having someone like us really manage your entire sales systems, what you're also really going to get is not only just a handsome person talking to you, but you're going to get somebody that understands what you really need, and understands the next steps of what you really need. So for example, if you're running Facebook ads, and you and I both know Facebook ads, it's going to be the lowest cost result, cheapest quality of everything. So you really want to ensure that everybody, in that funnel is properly understands your offer, probably can feel, has, you got to have those pre-qualification steps to make sure that every single time you hop on someone with a chat, they understand your pricing, they understand, they probably inform how the credit process works, they know what they're buying, so a standard 3-step, landing page, schedule, and thank you page. Well, we can't use a schedule now. A landing page, pay, schedule, and thank you page, pushing Facebook ads, cold traffic to that. Remember, it's cold traffic. That might not perform as well as you want to. Whereas if you do landing page, hey, maybe inform them with a video, then do maybe a survey, then make the payment, then onboarding call, then a thank you page. But, it really takes somebody going in there, understanding the KPIs, the metrics, your audience, and having a good partnership and communication with the business owner to really understand those added steps that you need to add in order to qualify people and making sure that everybody, actually buys. And what's really great about Go High Love, and I absolutely freaking love, if you guys haven't picked this up already, is that you can split that shit. You split that different landing pages, all right? It's pretty freaking cool. But let me get into what you're really going to receive by leveraging a powerful CRM like this. So, of course, you're going to get all of our freaking funnels over here. We've built out hundreds of funnels, and you're going to get the top 20 best funnels for either for you. That's my cat right here. For either for you to then brand yourself, or you can use us. You got the sales guys, you got the CRM management guys, the sales system management guys. And we're going to brand out the funnel to exactly what you need to your brand, to your company's details. We're going to make it's that all you got to do is focus on just making more money, and we got everything for you. So credit per landing page options over here, business funding landing page options, affiliates, ebooks, so sell digital products. The credit per call funnel, you can't really use the credit per call funnel unless you put that, put that invoice, that payment page prior to them actually scheduling a call. So I should really rename this to the onboarding call. Credit monitoring, credit per full self sign up. Okay. So what this means is that you get them to pay, and then you get them to also give you the credit monitoring details so that you will fully have all their details to completely fulfill them. Mortgage broker acquisition. Now, this one's legendary. Guys, what the mortgage broker acquisition does is it allows you to build these strategic partnerships with referrals, car dealers, mortgage brokers, anybody that does lending, even healthcare providers, they offer loans to be able to offer for dentistry, because at times that costs a lot of money, attorneys as well too. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of people that lend, that offer financing, and if there's financing involved, there's unapprovals and money to be made. So I should better yet call this like the affiliate networking campaign, because their entire point of this is to build those relationships with different partners so that they can continuously refer you more deals. All right. And what that comes into play with is a 5-day email and text message campaign. We have different versions that you can split test yourself, so that you can get these people to hop on calls with you, so you can form these business relationships between those people. And guys, let me tell you, that shit is powerful. The thing that really grew my business the most is strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships is what grew my business the most, is what multiplied my business the most. So I can't stress the importance of making strategic partnerships with these people, guys. And this just automates all that shit for you. So yes, of course, you get this powerful sales management system. You're going to get our team to be able to help you with everything that you possibly need to make sure you stay compliant. We're going to give you the VAs to help you close deals through chat. We're going to set up your funnel completely so it's compliant. People are going to be understood. We can do webinars, we can do VSLs, whatever we need to do to make sure that people are freaking buying, all right, and making you more money. All right. So yeah, guys, this is the credit parent sales kit right here. This is the credit repair sales system, and I want to manage it for you so that we can build a systematic money printer for you that's also completely passive, so you can hang out with me on the beach drinking margaritas. All right. I actually don't really drink too much anymore. I mostly just smoke cigars on the beach and look cool. But yeah, guys, this is what we've been doing for a lot of our credit repair clients, trying to make sure that they stay completely compliant. I really don't do like one stop, hey, build me a funnel blade. I don't do that anymore, because building out a funnel is really is a process. The entire sales system really is a process. As leads are coming in from Facebook, as leads are coming in from social media, you want to make sure these people are buying, and you want somebody in the back of your team that's fully credit repair compliant, that understands the rules, that has been doing credit for a long time, and understands how to convert cold traffic into paying clients. There's no one better than us over here at Funnel Hacker Lab. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, intents, and compliancy, you know how to reach out to me. I'm here to make you more money. So let's get to work. God bless, guys.